Hi everyone. You'll have to forgive me for the audio quality on my last video. The microphone was tapping on the desk and stuff, sorry about that. Anyway, now that I'm rested and stuff, I can show you what I've actually built. Okay, so sat on the top there on the CD is all the coils just taped down, and there's three outputs that are star wound. It's wound exactly like KT Service Corps. Only difference is I run mine through the three-phase rectifier there. You can see in the middle of the diodes where the three AC components go in. DC positive that side, DC negative out the other end. And then the rotor, and here it is. What it sits on, just under here, it's just a mounted bearing screwed in off a floppy drive bearing. It's just a little rounded shaft, if you like, that it sits in. Just back down. Okay, so this is the bit that fits under that with a little, and that's just glued onto one CD. And then there's the four magnets around the outside. On top of that is a stack of 10 or so CDs, so it's quite weighty now. And then on the top of that is the magnets for my generator, same size as the four underneath. North, south, north, south, north, south, 6, like that. Okay, so that just fits underneath. See again the build qualities. It takes a while to get it set up. If I move this out of the way. It will run like this. Oh, if you can get it to stop and stick to the car, just get it to sit on its bearing, like that. And there it is. Spins away. Okay, last night I had rigged up this torch, so that's 3 LEDs in parallel. Each of the 3 LEDs, the positive leg just goes to the positive, and all 3 negative legs go to the negative. Okay, and they go into a cap, and this 3-phase rectifier also leads into a cap, and off this coil into a rectifier into this cap. Last night I had it rigged up, and it was really kicking out some juice, because I had also wired in this. See, this was a bike light, the front bike light with the white LEDs, and this is the rear one, and it's got a cool little, I'll turn it over so you can see the board. It's got an LED on the left next to my thumb, a cap and stuff, another LED just to show power consumption, and this switch on the end. Okay, and this basically it's one of those like LED backlights for a bicycle. So pressing the button once will make it come on. Pressing the button twice will make it flash on and off. And pressing the button a third time will turn it off. So I had both of them hooked in, and when that was off, it'd kick out on the front one quite bright, quite bright. I might be able to get it set back up when I've got primary batteries charged again. That was quite bright, and when it was flashing, when the red wasn't powered, this would be. And because it flashed quick, it more or less constantly produced light. So I had that lit up and that. Now, seems to me that even with this setup, I'm getting loads more out of this coil than out of the generator. I mean, that's just a test, and it's not a good example. I need better coils wound to be flatter and fatter more like flat, wide discs, like very much like the CD itself. So they're not too good. I can only get maybe 2 volts out of that. I'm still getting more out of this, and it's not even a fully wound coil. Look, it's only that much, but I get a lot out of it. I really think that, you know, I'm gonna have to find a better way of winding coils, but once I do, I'll rewind this probably to a full spool. I'll rewind this to a full spool, and a whole lot more of them, and go all the way around the outside. Build a better generator to go on the top, and then furthermore from that, do what KT Service Corp's done, switch it round to this axle and have it so the axle runs that way instead of vertically, and then I can have 2 of these generators on either side, as well as being surrounded by coils. I like that. I reckon we really will kick out more than 12. And then of course you can do bifilar winding on the extractors. You could trifilar on that, on the drive coil. That'd work nicely. Yeah, so that's my ideas, and that's what I've got. This is clearly showing that you can extract loads more from the Bedini than what you get from the circuit and the back EMF. You know, using that and that coils, managed to extract sufficient energy to run a set of bike lights, which isn't loads, but that's a very bad coil, and that's a very bad generator. So if I put some work in and wind some good ones, I seriously think that we can make more than we get. It's not over unity, it's not breaking the laws of thermodynamics, it's simply using magnets as a fuel. There's energy stored in them before they wear out for years and years and years. It's easy. We are missing what the motor has to offer us, and I'm intent on finding out what that is. But you can see where I'm going with this. My next major set of questions is, I've seen people using more than 1 transistor in their circuits. I'd like to know if anybody's done that, how they've done it, how they've wired it, what bonuses they've had, if there's any setbacks. I'd like to know what they are as well. Maybe I could make use of something similar. If it's using more than 1 transistor in the case of you have more than 1 drive coil, then that I understand. Otherwise, I have seen setups with, you know, 5+, 6+ transistors. Interested to see what benefits they have. Okay, so I suppose that's me for now. That's that sat on top. Collect from there and there and on the top and drive, and it's fine. Run. Yeah, I'm finding it difficult to get, because of the material that the CDs are made from. It's highly reflective. It's really difficult to get a measurement off my tachometer as to how fast it's going, but it was going over 1,000 RPM, way over. It's quick. So if I can build a much better generator, it's spinning at enough RPM to seriously get something out of a good alternator. Okay, so I'm about running out of time now, but I think I've covered everything. Thanks for watching. Yeah, bye for now.